guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm just gonna go ahead and play with some makeup. You know, nothing out there, nowhere to go. I'm just sitting at home. It's Sunday afternoon and I'm just gonna play with some makeup. And for you guys that be asking, I'm not naked. I am wearing a tube top. So let's get, you know, your little dirty minds out there and just be like, let's clean that up. And if you want to see what look I come out with, then keep on watching. So I'm thinking, I actually got this palette from e.l.f. and I'm gonna go ahead and play with that today. It's this palette. It's the e.l.f. X Jkissa, I guess. I don't know. Never really heard of her. I saw this palette on e.l.f.'s website and the colors look pretty cool. I usually buy shadows based on the colors, so when I look at that color I was like, oh, see, it looks like so that was kind of my go-to why I got this palette, just because of the color. One thing I thought that was pretty cool about this palette, so the palette came kind of like plain, just let me put this down, just kind of, you know, plain, and then it came with this, like these stickers, and then you just take the stickers and you just kind of design this, you know, how you like it. So pretty much all this I put on here. It only had this and I put everything else, because you look like right here I put the you know, my YouTube channel, which is Desire, you know, Desire Beauty, put it on there. So I thought that was kind of cool, just, you know, something cute to kind of make it your own. I guess I should maybe go and check out like what she's about, but I don't know, no idea. I'm not sure what look I'm gonna do. Oh, the elephant in the room. As you guys can see, I am starting my video today with no brows. I have been people have been asking me, what do you use to do your brow? I don't like doing my brows on camera. I'm not very good at it, but hey, you guys asked, so there we go. So first, I always do my brow first before I start anything else, and it takes me forever. That's why I don't record it at all. But today we're gonna do it. We're gonna record it. First, I just take this brush right here. This is actually from sorry, it's from Iconic London, and this is their brow pomade. It just kind of looks like so, and just this actually just looks like a toothbrush. So, and you know what's crazy, instead of buying this, it's not crazy, but just kind of like a dupe, you can just use a soap, because sometimes I do that too. Let me show you guys. I'm not sure where I have it. Where I have it. Oh, I got this soap from like this from the Body Shop, and you can do the same thing, just kind of spray some setting spray on it. There you go, brow gel. But I got this from Iconic London and I just use it with a brush. This one I kind of liked because you can use it wet or dry, whereas the soap you kind of have to wet it. So I just take the brush, swivel it on here like so, and that's it, just like a little bit, and I just comb my eyebrow up. This just kind of makes, I have very little brow, like pretty much most of my brow is like drawn in. Just gonna comb it up like so. See how long it's taking me just to, you know, brush my brow? That's why I don't do this ever. This is gonna be, you know, a one-time thing on my channel. I'm just joking. I'm pretty sure I'll do it again, just, you know, not often. To line my brow, I'm gonna go ahead and use this brow from ColourPop. This pencil, it's a brow pencil from ColourPop, and this one is actually the precision pencil, and the color that I use is Bangin Brunette. They have another one which is like, I think it's called Brow Boss. Hate it, don't like that one, so I don't really use that one, or I got it and don't use it. And I just kind of like follow just, you know, the shape of my brow. And I don't start all the way in the front, so I kind of start like here, like so, like right here, and I just draw the line like so. That's it. And then I go to the top. Like so. We're gonna move to the next eye, and we're gonna do the same thing. Like so. After I do that, I know it's a whole process. It's a lot of work. That's why I don't do it on camera. I take a brush, which is like so. This one is actually the R45 from Morphe. It's just an eyebrow brush, nothing fancy. And I go into my Kat Von D brow pomade, and then this one is in dark brown. And I just kind of like just fill it in like so. Usually you can do like, you know, brow strokes. I just fill it in because I don't really have any hair, so I'll be doing brow strokes forever, or just hair strokes. I don't like, no, I don't have time for that. Actually, I do have time. It's just usually, you know, you do just hair strokes if you already have lashes or brow, sorry, and you just kind of want to fill in the space. For me, I don't, so I have to just go crazy. And that's it. And we're gonna do the same thing for the second one. Oh, okay. And as you can see, I just kind of leave the front part empty, just, you know, because I'm gonna go in with something else. I actually use this brush from Kat Von D is just another eyebrow brush, and then this one is a little bit wider, kind of looks like so. And then this one is called it's number 75, sorry. And I'm gonna use, and actually I'm gonna use this one is from Kat Von D, it's called Dimension Powder, and then this one is in light brown because I do want the front of the brow to look a little bit real. So I just put it here and just kind of blend it in. We're gonna do the same thing on the second brow. See, almost 15 minutes in and I'm still working on this brow. Next step. 5 billion steps. Five billion steps. So I'm gonna take another flathead shadow brush, not shadow brush, brow brush, which is like this. This one is actually from Louise Eye Base and it's in the Acid Rain collection. And I'm gonna use my Louise base primer, and this one is in 03. I'm gonna put some at the back of my hands. This brush works perfect for carving my brows. Like, I love it. This is so tedious. This is on the same level of cutting my crease. Takes forever. Jesus Christ. This is taking forever. I'm gonna take a concealer brush and then we're just gonna go ahead and clean up the edges. And voila, there we go. Brows done. Whew. I'm actually having, you know, an okay brow day. Some days, you know, some days they're all over the place, but today's not too bad. So let's move on to the eyes. I want to try something. Let's see. I do want to try something, but I feel like the Eyeshadow Guard is a little bit long, which is gonna mess what I need. So I'm gonna cut up a little piece of it. Let's see. Nope, still too long, still too long. I don't want it to go to my brow. Because then all that hard work that we just did, or that I just did, will be, you know. That might work. That might work. Man, this is like sticking everywhere. I feel like it's a little bit, I don't know. Jesus, why is this taking so long? It's like, I'm gonna take this off. And I'm gonna put it back, but a little bit. Okay, I feel like that's what I want. Whew. This eye look is gonna take forever. Let's go ahead and prime the lid. I'm using number 3 from my Louise Base. Let me make sure, because I have like a ton of them laying right here. tap that out using a G38 from Morphe. As I've said in my other videos, you can use any concealer brush, because this brush Morphe actually discontinued it, not sure why, but e.l.f. has some pretty good ones, so you can use those as well, or just any concealer brush, or your finger, or a flathead brush, that works too. And I'm just stamping that in. My face been just crazy. I had this big dry patch like right here. It was actually kind of painful when I put all the products on. It was like burning, but it's not 100% yet, but it's getting better. It's getting better, getting better. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm sorry, you guys had to hear that. I'm gonna use this 221 brush from Zoeva, and let's go in with, let's start with this color right here. Let's put the mirror down. Let's start with this color right here. This color is called Sadie, and we're just gonna, you know, kind of put that all over my lid. So it looks like I do have to build this shade up quite a bit. So you can barely see this. This just looks like, you know, like my skin color, just, you know, with like a punch in the eye. But yeah, I do have to build this shade up, which is fine. I mean, yeah, it's no big deal, but I have to do that. Just letting you guys know that you do have to build this shade up. But it is blending pretty good, so that's good. So I'm just gonna take this palette. I have no idea what look I'm going for. No idea. I'm just, you know, I see a color, I like it, and I'm just gonna go for it. Kind of buff that up a little bit again. Make sure there's no creases. this is a lot of packing on this shade. Yeah, that's might take like forever. And I'm gonna go in, this is actually an R39 brush from Morphe, and I'm gonna go in to this color right here. This is this color, which is a blue, and this color is called Cannoli. And I'm just gonna stamp this like right here. That blue just kind of disappeared, but well, let's build it up a little bit. That blue has some fallouts. The purple, not so much. This one, def. I can barely see this blue. I don't know. See, when I put it down, it looks pretty blue, but whenever I blend it, it just kind of washes out. So I don't know if I should just keep packing it on and don't blend it out. Can't believe my camera stopped recording already. Well, I did do my brow on camera, which takes forever. I feel like I need to give here some more blue. Okay. I feel like I'm rubbing my eye way too much. I'm gonna use this brush right here, and then this is a T48 from Makeup Shack. That's just a flathead brush. I'm actually gonna wet my brush with a wipe. I'm just gonna go like so. I don't spray like water or setting spray on it because I just feel like then it's way too wet. And I'm gonna go to this color right here, this color which is called Bailey, and we're gonna put that in our inner corner. So this color is pretty. Yep, this is pretty. And a lot of companies have started doing that, which I personally think is really cool. With these palettes, like, you know, if you're just a beginner and you're not sure how to, you know, mix the colors to do a look, I like what they do here. Like so. So what they do is just, let's put the mirror down like this. So you can just use like these colors right here. So you can put this over your lid, and then kind of this in your crease, or this in your outer, or you can put all this all over your lid. You can put this kind of in the outer V, and then this in your inner corner. So you just kind of follow the lines like so to do a look. Like you just go down like this. I feel like that's pretty cool. Just, you know, if you're a beginner and you're not sure how to create a look, I feel like that helps. Or what colors to use. That definitely helps. Want to make sure there's no sharp lines. But I look like I have a sharp line right here, so let's fix that up. I'm actually gonna go back to that R39 and back to that cannoli color, and let's just blend this edge a little bit more. Yep. And let's take this off. That's kind of funny looking. I'm gonna grab another wipe and let's go ahead and clean all this blue. Ooh. Actually clean that inner corner a bit. Nice. I keep looking for my trash can, I can't even find it. And for eyeliner today, I'm just gonna use this black eyeliner from Kaja, and this is part of the wing stamp collection, but I don't like the wing stamp, I just use this. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, let's move to the base. Let's move to the base. Let's move to the base. I'm gonna go ahead and moisturize my face, and to moisturize, I'm gonna use these two moisturizers from Clinique. I do like one pump of each. Don't forget the neck. Since my face is still kind of dry, I'm not gonna go ahead. Usually I'll put my powder and then put my primer and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go to my primer. And for my primer, I'm actually gonna use it's all-in-one blur or Insta Blur from the Body Shop. And I just put a little bit on the tip of my finger like so. Just gonna rub it in. And let's also go ahead and use some primer water from Smashbox. Just a lot of hydration for the face, since my face is like super dry. Super dry. For my foundation today, I'm gonna use my double wear from Estee Lauder, and my shade is N2 4N2. I actually don't like this foundation. No, I love the foundation. I don't like the bottle. I think you can just buy a pump for it. I did get one from MAC, but it broke, so I just kind of threw it away. But with this, I feel like, I don't know, I just pour so much. And I'm using an Artis brush. I think this is like 07 or number 7. This foundation is like my perfect shade. Perfect shade. I feel like when my face is not so dry, brushes are like the best way to apply my foundation, but my face is like so dry. I look like I have a little bit of a glow, but when I look like super close, like right here, you can see just, you know, the foundation is just congregating there, which I know is not normal. I use the foundation forever, so I know it's not the foundation, it's just my face. I know my skin, sorry, that's like dry. We put some on the ears. I'm gonna bring it down on my neck a little bit. Okay, feel like that's good for my foundation. I'm gonna use this 124 brush from Morphe, and I'm gonna put a little bit of color corrector. This is Tan from Charlotte Tilbury, or just a corrector. The shade I'm using is Tan or number 3, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of that just to cover my dark circles. Just want to make sure I'm blending that properly, so it's like no hash lines, like so. Man, my skin looks good on like camera, but in person I'm like, like hot with all these lights. I'm actually trying to work on my lighting. No, it's been kind of dark on the first videos, so I'm just kind of working on that. Great. That's why, you know, I look like I'm not wearing clothes because it's so hot, but I am. Trying to find my concealer. I'm actually gonna use my Pat McGrath concealer, and this is in shade M18. Actually don't really like this. I like this concealer, I don't like this shade. I feel like this shade is too dark. So it's kind of perfect for just, you know, concealing, but for, I guess not so much for brightening. I might have to go with a little bit of something else. Sure, this is great. I might put a little bit of this. We'll see. We will see. And to blend this, I'm gonna use my sponge from Beauty Blend, and this one is called the Wet Me, which looked kind of cool online, so I was like, okay, gotta get it. So it blends very well, but I feel like it's so dark. Yeah, let's go ahead and use this concealer. This is actually from Becca. I just want just a little bit, just a little bit. It's the ultimate coverage. Just a little bit. Like right here. I'm not gonna bring it everywhere. Cause man, this concealer is thick. Let's start blending this because I feel like I'm gonna have issues blending this if I leave it dry. Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my flower powder from Beauty Bakery. And this one is in, it's like yellow, but they call it like either yellow or cassava. And I'm gonna actually put a ton here and I'm gonna leave it because I'm gonna do my under eye and we just want to leave it there to make sure if we have some fallout, it just kind of stays there. And I can just dust it off after. I'm gonna move on to my face and I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with my Charlotte Tilbury powder, and this one is in medium or number 2. It's dry. Okay, let me not go too heavy with the powder. actually gonna leave this here because I'm gonna need this again. Everything is all wrapping up my ears. Okay, and for mascara, I'm gonna go ahead and use Climax from NARS. And I'm gonna use my favorite lashes. These are Bad and Bougie from the Makeup Shack. I've used these ones before, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put some glue on there, let them dry. Oh, Kiss Clear Lash Glue. I use it all the time, so I feel like, you know, I'm just kind of repeating myself when I'm like, oh, I'm using this Kiss Lash Glue. When I'm using something else, I will say I'm using something else, but the only time I use something else is if for some reason I just cannot find this. And it happens because, you know, my makeup station gets pretty messy. Pretty messy. My lips is like crusty on that foundation. Much better. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I know I'm gonna do something, maybe something different. Let's see. I'm actually gonna mix these two colors. I'm gonna mix these two colors. Thatcher, which is this color right here, and Pretty Girl. It's like the dark blue and the dark purple. I'm just gonna mix these two up together to do my waterline or to do my lower lashes. But first, I need a brush that's like super thin. I don't know, is this gonna work? Yes. Let's use number 18 from ABH. On my 506, which is I always use, but I need a pencil. Actually, I know what I'm gonna use. Because I used it in my last video and it's kind of pretty cool. Sometimes I'm not sure like what look I'm gonna do till I'm like there, and I'm like So I'm gonna go ahead and use 420 from Melt Cosmetic for my waterline. And this is kind of like a green, but it's fine, we'll make it work. Oops. And let's go to that number 18 from ABH. And I think I'm gonna do a Tatcha first, and then I'm gonna blend it out with Pretty Girl. You know what? Let's avoid a mess today, and let's go ahead and let's put some powder there. Just actually kind of hate doing this because under my eye is very dry, and I feel like when I do this it just makes it even drier, but I prefer doing that than having to clean it later. So I am tapping though to kind of avoid how much fallout I get. Yep. And I'm gonna use an M506, and we're gonna go into Pretty Girl, which is the dark purple. Okay, so I did kind of switch things up a bit because I feel like the Pretty Girl was just making it like super dark. So I go back to Sadie, which is the first color that I put in my crease. And I am bringing this pretty low. So just kind of smoke it out a bit. perfect. So while let me go ahead and put my lashes before they dry out. This eye been like just so annoying. So annoying. Just gonna want to press the lashes together so they look, you know, seamless. And I'm just gonna take a brush like so and just dust off all this excess powder. Let's see. I haven't used this in a while, so let's go ahead and use this. I'm just gonna use this trio that I have from Makeup Forever. The bronzer right here, this blush, and then this highlighter. And I'm gonna use an E4 from Morphe, and then we're gonna go ahead and go into the bronzer first. And you want to go as close to your waterline as possible. And for my blush, I'm gonna go ahead and use this dual fiber brush from Laura Mercier, and then we're gonna use this, which is my blush. I'm gonna use this highlighter brush from Luxie, and then this is the 737, and then we're gonna go into the highlighter shade. Ooh, this is pretty. So I'm actually gonna take this sponge and I'm gonna go back to my powder, and let's see if we can clean out this bronzer just a little bit. Kind of like so. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here. I'm not sure what I threw down, who knows. And let's see, what are we gonna do for the lip? What are we gonna do for the lip? Is this even? Whew. I don't know, I'm kind of thinking. I'm actually gonna use Royalty Lip Whip from Beauty Bakery, and I'm gonna line my lip with Venom from Urban Decay. That's from the 24/7 glide line. Whew, this is gonna be bold. And let's go in with Royalty. Oh, this lip liner matches perfectly with this. And let me go ahead and I'm gonna press my lashes together a little bit. Let's clean that up because it's getting a little bit tacky and I don't want to pull all my lashes out. You know, the few that I have left. And I'm just gonna take the same brush that I use for my powder, and let's go ahead and just dust off the powder. Oh, one more thing, we don't want to forget that. I need a teeny tiny brush, which is a M213 from Morphe. And we're gonna go back into that palette. Let's, you know, let's spice up that inner corner just a little bit. I'm gonna go in to Firefly, which is this color right here. It's just a shimmer yellow or golds. Perfect. And to set everything in place, to make sure, you know, nothing budges, I'm gonna go ahead and use my All Control from Skindinavia. Spray that. Whew. Now I can breathe. And can't find my fan. Yeah, so let's just use this. Just, you know, actually I found it. I need to buy another one of these. Perfect. And no, I really need to buy another fan because I just broke this one. So here's the final look. So I actually really like this palette, and this palette was only $20 and they offer free shipping, I think, if you buy like $15 or more. So if you get this, it will be free shipping. The shades that I use, the mattes, they're a little bit harder to work with, so you do have to, you know, pack on the mattes a little bit. The shimmers are amazing. You can use them wet or dry. It doesn't matter. So the shimmers are good, the mattes are good. You just have to work a little bit harder on it. But would I recommend this palette? Definitely. It's only $20, so why not? But that's it. All the other products that I used today was stuff that I use all the time, so it was nothing new except the palettes. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for supporting my channel. Thank you for, you know, taking a look at my videos. And while you're here, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.